let's cut the fluff. If you're a coach stuck under 5K a month, I can almost guarantee that you're caught in what I call the broke coach loop. It's a vicious cycle of emotional decision-making, inconsistency, and continually chasing shortcuts that just keeps you spinning your wheels while other coaches are out there crushing it. Now, if that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. You're certainly not alone, and I've been there. But more importantly, you're also not stuck. So in this video, I'm going to break down why this happens, how to get out of it, and how to build a business that actually works. Grab a coffee and let's get into it. Here's the deal. Coaching is an extremely cheap and extremely profitable and very low overhead business model to run. How do I know? I've run 6 businesses in my life, and I currently run a holding company, 2 retail storefronts, and juggle my coaching practice. It is low overhead, extremely high profit, and extremely mentally and emotionally rewarding. But it's also one of the easiest to screw up if you don't have the right systems, habits, and processes in place. Now, I've seen it time and time again. Coaches stuck in this loop of self-doubt, overthinking, analysis paralysis, procrastination, frustrated and doubting themselves, and wondering why they can't seem to ever make it past 5K in their business. And the truth? It's not because you're not good enough. It's not because you're not a great coach. It's not because you don't have all the empathy and intention in the world. Hell, it's not even because the market is too saturated or the economy is down or whatever other BS reason that you're telling yourself right now. It's because you're stuck in the broke coach loop. So let's break it down. All right, so here's how it goes. You decide you want to start a coaching business. You're running, you're fired up, you're motivated, you're ready to take on the world. You update your Instagram bio, maybe you knock together a logo, stand up a landing page. You've started posting content on the regular. And at first, you get a little bit of traction. Colleagues, friends, co-workers. You might even land a client, 2, 3, 4. You're riding high. Life is good. Everything feels amazing. Everything feels like this wide open pasture in front of you. But then, crickets. Your inbox dries up. Your DMs run dry. You run out of friends to talk to. For some reason, your business feels hard now. Something goes wrong, leads go away, or you can't close them. And you become demotivated. And your energy drops. And you start thinking, am I cut out for this? Can I even do this? Am I worthy of this? Is coaching what I thought it would be? And you get trapped in these thought cycles. So what do? You start DMing less. You start posting less. You start doing less. When it feels hard, you let it be hard. And then comes the death knell. You start chasing the magic pill, the shortcuts, the fastest way to get leads, the easiest way to hit 10K. You buy a course, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. You might have even bought one of mine, hoping that the magic bullet is going to fix the problem for you. But here's the truth. There is no shortcut. The only way out is through. So here's the thing. The broke coach loop is not about your skills as a coach. You are phenomenal at what you do. And even if you're not, you will be. You know that. I know that. It's not about the market being saturated. It's not about the economy being down. It's not even about people not being willing to pay for coaching, because they exist. It's about how you're running your business, or more accurately, how you're not running your business. Most coaches operate on emotion. They post when they feel good about it. They post when passion is high, when drive is there, when the muse has struck. They DM only when they're in the mood, if they can confront the fear of getting there in the first place. And they overserve their clients when it makes them feel good, not when the client needs it most. But successful coaches, they run on consistency and execution. They've got systems and habits that run like clockwork, regardless of how they feel about life. It's like fitness. You don't get 6-pack abs. I mean, I don't have them now. I love cookies. But you don't get 6-pack abs by going to the gym every Friday when you feel like it or after a big weekend. You get it by going consistently, watching your diet, tracking your macros. It is physically impossible to manifest your way to abs. I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. Still no luck. But I can do a hell of a deadlift. And the worst part, or the best part, depending on how you look at it, getting abs takes months, if not years. There is no fast path, and your business is exactly the same. It has no care for your feelings. It has no care for whether you've had a rough day or a bad sleep. I don't even want to be filming this content right now. I've been up all night with my son. But a good business owner shows up when it's hard, not only when it's easy. All right. So the question is then, how do you break free from this loop? How do you go from spinning your wheels to building a business that actually works and grows? I'm sorry, but it all comes down to these 3 core things: consistency, systems, and execution. Let's break it down. So consistency. Consistency is your foundation. No matter what, you've got to show up every single day. Every single day, rain or shine, creating content, posting insights, generating leads, having conversations, and serving your clients. Every single day. Rain, shine, doesn't matter. Systems. You cannot rely on willpower alone. Period. It is a muscle. It gets fatigued. You can do things to help it, but you cannot rely on willpower alone to get these things across the line. You must build systems that support you to do this. What does that look like? That looks like batching content, using scripts and templates, doing things that make automation or repetition of this extremely low friction. Create a system or a process where you must step into it and the friction is so low that you cannot justify not doing it. I personally help people create scripts and I help them create templates that are tailored to their business, tailored to their clients, those kinds of things, because I realize that it's just a pain in the butt to have to manufacture all this stuff out of your head every single day. If we give all those tools to you, life becomes easy. And the third and final, perhaps the most important, is execution. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's not enough to have a plan. You need to actually do the work and you need to show up and do the work, especially when it's not convenient or you're not in the mood. Like today. It's like I always say, your business doesn't care about your emotions. It rewards repetition and boredom. So how do we increase execution? Simple. We add a layer of accountability. We have planned work time. When I say planned work time, I mean deep work sessions, blocked out the calendar sessions, all these kinds of things. You forcefully make time to execute. And the one that I love the most is you reduce the time between idea and action. Have a great idea, know that it works, check the market, make sure it's going to land with the market, test it out. It's that simple. Okay, let's get tactical. Here are the 3 key habits you need to break through this loop and push through into consistent growth in your business. Content creation. Spend at least 20 minutes every day or 1 day a week booked out to creating all of the content for that week. If you are not creating it, you are researching it. If you are not researching it, you're consuming it. It's important to understand this and contribute time to it every single day, especially when you don't feel like posting. I work with a lot of people that are still juggling their 9 to 5 and want to transition into coaching. And they tell me all about how complex their schedules are. But even they can find 20 to 30 minutes a day for consistent content creation. It's not about virality. It's not about approval. It's not even about judgment. It's not about any of that stuff. It is purely about putting something out there every single day so that your potential clients, your potential leads and audience can find you and know what you're talking about. This is one of the highest leverage actions you can do in your business, period. And I know it sucks because I do it as well, but it's worth it. Habit number 2, lead generation, or what I like to say, ABC. Always be conversing. Stop waiting for clients. Please stop waiting for clients to magically show up. Get in your DMs, reach out to people that are engaging in your content, a like, a post, a profile view. All of these people have expressed interest in some way to what you are doing. Talk to them. Build relationships every single day. Be talking to people and building relationships. Simple stuff. Hey, are you on a journey that is like this, or are you just enjoying the content right now? It doesn't have to be pushy. It doesn't have to be sleazy. But the important point is that you're making an effort to establish those relationships, because not now, not 3 months from now, maybe 9 months from now, that person may need you. Outreach can open doors. It's not sleazy. It's an act of service. And you must include it every single day. Even now for me, I do outreach. I do warm outreach. I do some cold outreach. Warm outreach is ideal. And it's super, super easy. And it's fun. Just get in the habit of it. And the third and final habit is overserving your existing client base. Put aside 15 to 20 minutes a day to check in on your existing clients, tweak their plans, offer some wisdom, share some content. It's not hard to find a podcast and send that out to them. It's important that you check in with them every single day so that you overserve and you over-communicate with your existing client base. Now, this is a knife edge because some of you I know are intensely overserving your clients as it is. But this is more about tactical overserve. Who and how can I do something that's going to move them forward on their journey just a little bit more every day or every couple of days? Make sure you include that as a daily habit. Look, I'm not here to sell you a dream. For most people, this is going to be extremely difficult and a very painful and lengthy process. I'm sorry. Do not believe the people that are promising you a fast path to wealth. In 60 or 90 days, you're not going to get 6 figures. It's not going to happen. For most people, it will take 6 to 9 months even to get consistent 5K months. Then a year, maybe a little more to get consistent 10K months. What I can promise you is if you put in the effort, stay consistent, build the right systems, execute, and do your habits daily, your business will absolutely grow. So what's it going to be? Are you willing to stop chasing the silver bullet, the shortcut, the magic pill? If you are, drop a comment below and let's get your business ready to level up. And if not, jump into this next video where I help you take some of the important next steps. See you there.